Kevin Davis was hired as the police chief, because I paid a lot of attention to news, and I grew up in this area for my entire life. My father was a pastor, so from the age I was young, I had grown up with people who are the same, a darker skin color than me, and those is my friends. The man that was beaten in the street, unjustifiably, police corruption and brutality, talking about Freddie Gray in that manner, talking about in custody death, instead of stating racism and murder is what it was and what it is. And we had to be 100% clear what we're talking about. And he put me on the news because when I saw mine in the street getting beaten and sit in the head like a gang mob on top of him, beat him and the blood come from him, I started thinking, well, we're not the best of friends in the world. We weren't all that close, but we grew up together. And I was thinking I will never see him again, because it was the same week that George Floyd got murdered like that in the street. And this country is finally starting to wake up. And even me, I am not perfect, and I'm not claiming that. But what I will say is that when I see on the NBC News, Mr. Spam bleeding that way, and he speaks and seeing that happen, even if it was a long time ago, but that is not the end of it. That is not the end of it. And it discovered stuff in 1999 and other times like that, when the Baltimore City, he ran a program where the drones was flying over communities of color, taking 1 million pictures from the sky. And it's corruption and it's targeting. It's called what it is, you know what I mean? And that is what is going on right now in this place called Fairfax County. And they came and they said to him, they asked him, are you going to run the same drones in this place? And he didn't answer. Did he say that he would, if he had it to do over again, that he wouldn't have beat Mr. Span in the face and made him bleed in the street? He said he would not do the same thing if he had it to do over again, but he never said that he was sorry to Mark Span for what he did to him, and he purposely turned him that way. And then there was another case in the city of Baltimore where those flying planes were around, and then the public started to know about it. She never wants me to talk. And then the planes started to take pictures. A black police officer was killed the night before he was supposed to testify in Baltimore City by his own revolver. And I see it so clear. I can see right through the bullshit. I'm sorry to say it that way, but I can. And it's like, I see it, you know, and it's like, no, you know, he wasn't killed the night before. He was supposed to study for the jury trial for the police corruption. And I think they killed him. And then they put that community of color on lockdown for 6 days, and they patted down the people. And they charged them with the crimes, and the drug crimes, and the rifles. And because we know the racism is the one that leads to the crime in the black community. And
the importance of what Jackie is saying is this is the raw emotions that live in this community that you need to be prepared for, that you need to prepare your officers for. And we should not be jailed and kicked out because we express our emotions. If you've ever been beaten or watched someone be beaten, you will not be able to contain yourself. And then you cannot turn that into her being a criminal. She cannot contain the hurt, the pain that is in her body. And what